What's up, y'all? Your boy is back. Guess what, y'all? I am coming back to your TV screen, your computer screen, or whatever goddamn screen you be watching me on. Make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Real KeonStafford. Cause baby, I got some old nasty exclusive content coming for y'all this year, baby. So make sure you catch me live weekly. That's 9 p.m. weekly, y'all. So hit that like, hit that share, and hit that subscribe button. All at The Real KeonStafford. And while you at it, follow me on all social platforms at The Real KeonStafford. Like I said again, your boy is back. So y'all know when y'all with me, we gonna laugh, cry, talk shit, and have some fun. So see y'all soon. Bye. What's up, y'all? It's your boy KeonStafford, and that is The Real KeonStafford. If you're watching this video right now and you want to advertise, promote your business, your brand, your product, anything you want to do to get exposure, guess what? DM me right now on Instagram at The Real KeonStafford. Once again, that is The Real KeonStafford on Instagram. DM me right now. I got some good packages for y'all. DM me right now. Child, he get on, he cuts the fool, he talk real shit, bitch. We laugh, we cry, we have fun. They don't have no outlet, or they don't have no voice, or they don't have no one to confide in, you know, so right. Dream, what's up?
What's up, man?
What's up, y'all? Y'all come on in. Lady Blue, Marcus, Sir the Ross. Oh, you just you just come in on y'all see. Oh, Dree. Y'all come on in tonight. It's gonna be a little key. What's up, Corey? That's my brother.
Okay.
That's my brother. Riri. Hey, Lady Stafford, love him. Come on, Chicago.
What's up, y'all? Virginia in the house.
Lady Blue say she remembers you from before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, hello again. Hope all is well.
Marcus say it's been a long day in Virginia. Mm-hmm. Look, let me tell y'all, it's been a long day for me, but I'm here. Dree is here. We finna get into some things. Monica, what's up? Y'all already know. Drop y'all glasses in the comment section for y'all drinks. Those who got their Sunday night drink. Mm-hmm. Lady Blue, come on, cheers, Dree. Cheers to a good night.
Good year.
That too. So the Ross say he needed a drink. He had a long day. Y'all go ahead and drop them. Mm-hmm. So for those who have been watching me and tuned in with me for a long time since the beginning, this is Dree. So before the channel, before Facebook, me and Dree, I think I met Dree, what it was, 2018, I think it was.
Somewhere around that time.
When you had your surgery?
I had my surgery 2016. You met me around the time I was working with Geek.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So damn, it's been that long?
Yeah.
So it's been about 16? Damn.
Yeah.
Because you had your surgery at 16, that means I had to meet you in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so damn, time flies. So that's about 6 years ago.
Yeah, probably a little longer than that.
Right, yeah, probably longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
So I met Dree way back when, probably whenever we was talking about. Dree is a friend who is a trans man. So that means he was a woman. Now he's a man. For those who in the back don't understand the terminology. So Dree wound up having surgery.
We wound up talking, and that's how we got into it. We actually wound up doing a show with Craig.
Yeah, God bless him.
Yeah, we wound up doing the show with Craig. I reached out to Dre and I was like, you know what, me and Craig want to do something. And I said, you know what, I think I have the perfect person to come onto the show. So we wound up getting Dre, and at this time, Dre hadn't went through everything yet. At the time, Dre was still living up his life as a man, but he hadn't had the surgery yet to get the tatas removed. So after then, Dre wound up having surgery, and we kind of followed up. And then in the beginning of me starting my channel and getting everything together, Dre came over and we kind of did like a little update, that was in 2020.
Yep.
That was in 2020. And now we're in 2022, and Dre is a busy man. So I tried to get Dre to come on, but our schedules finally aligned.
Well,
yeah. So if you guys have any questions, because I know some of y'all are new to the channel, and I know some of y'all don't know, how things go. So we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna talk with Dre, and we're gonna go from the beginning. We're gonna kind of catch up to now. So, you ready?
Yeah.
So look, we're gonna get into the question, because that's the first thing I think people actually want to know right there.
Super.
No, this question.
No.
So we're gonna get into that. So, Dre, kind of give us an intro. Try to kind of inform the people, for those who are new watching, for those who are coming back watching for the second or third time. Give them an introduction. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let you go in.
All right. Well, okay. Hello again to everybody. My name is Dre. Me and Keon, we've been friends for a long time. We've been following up with each other, still growing and prospering. And right about now in my life, I'm still doing the same things. I'm diving into my craft. I'm an artist. I am a business owner. I just registered a tattoo business, so I've been working hard on that. I'm a delivery man for Amazon faithfully. I go there when I'm not in businessman mode, and I just been living, man, taking it one day at a time. You just gotta ask me so you can open it.
Yeah, let me tell you, I see you. So of course we follow each other on social media. So let me tell you, if nobody is proud of their job, you're proud of your job. I tell you, I see you post every day. I see your inspirational quotes, like your videos and things like that. And so that's what I like to see, especially with me. I'm a person who definitely loves to be a positive role model. And, I like everybody have negativity in their channel. So I try not to, go to, I can get a little ratchet. But, I try to stay in the positive lane, and definitely just reaching out to people who are doing things positive with their life. And, so one thing I do notice about you, like I said, I see you posting your videos, and, you try to inspire and everything. And I see, of course, you're a Corvette man, so you love your Corvette.
I see them every day.
How do you catch them? I don't see them that much. Like, do you look for them, or you just be spotting?
Okay, well, let's backtrack.
Okay.
Towards the whole negative thing.
Okay.
And my motivation at Amazon.
Okay.
I've been working for Amazon almost 2 years now. I've been hanging in there. I've been putting in time. Thankful to have a job right now with this pandemic going on, and just using that money to invest into my business. So every day I just, I went through a lot of depression myself.
Okay.
When I was transitioning, this shit hit hard. So I had to figure out a way to cope with it. Mm-hmm. And so waking up every day, speaking it out loud, and it wasn't for the audience in the beginning. I was posting it just because I couldn't talk. I didn't really know what to say. So much shit had happened to me, man. I was traumatized. So my social media and my videos and shit like that and my job was my outlet that I started with my motivation. I got heavy into it. I started getting into the word, getting my God on a little bit more, and just, using that as a platform to change myself. And over time, man, I got people now on the job I don't even talk to walk up to me and be like, yo, that stuff you posted, man, it helped me out. I got people in my organization. I just pledged capital to a LGBT organization. It's called.
I seen that. I seen it.
I just pledged the Gamma chapter. So shout out to Sigma Nu Psi and also Kappa Nu Psi. Anybody that's interested in joining, we're a brotherhood. We are for the LGBT vibe. Get at me, and I'll let you know the information. What else outside of that, man? I came up with a podcast that really, really hit everybody that was battling depression and anxiety and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing, man. Just using me,
Okay.
using
Okay.
myself. And
So, how's the family with you now since it's been a couple of years now? How's, the family with you? How have they accepted, the transition? How is that going?
oh, everything going smooth, man. My family is my family. I love them. The
Mhm.
ones that do support me, they still going strong.
Mhm.
For the ones I haven't talked to, I still love them. My father, me and him have gotten a better relationship with each other. So it's been a lot of understanding, man, and just growth, period.
Right.
My family love me, you know what I'm saying? And I got more love to give. So, yeah.
Congratulations on your name change.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I seen
Oh,
there. I
yeah.
know you was definitely working towards that the last time we talked. So,
Yeah.
how was the process with that? How did you have to go about like changing going into your name?
Oh, that was a wonderful but long process, man. It was well worth it. I did a lot of research. I had to go through the county and I did my paperwork and stuff like that. Paid my little fees. Went to the Secretary of State office and got my stuff certified and stuff like that.
Okay.
And it was real quick, man, real simple. And I got my license to match up with the paperwork, the Social Security card that followed afterwards. So it was cool, man. Especially at work, because I would be at the loading docks and have to show my ID and my badge, and then look at me and they be like, "Yo," they say a female on. They look at me, you like full blown dude. So I'd be like, "Yo, just let me through." But it was just a blessing, to finally get that legit, man.
Yeah, most definitely. So, do people try to clock you now, or like, do people like, ooh, is that a man? Was that a woman? Like, or
I don't really know. I don't pay attention to it. I just go out and do my thing. If anybody asks me, that's probably from them looking or somebody saying something that I know. I still don't mind. So I'm an open-minded person. I don't get mad when people ask me stuff. No, man, I'm here to teach. That's my job. That's my purpose.
Like for me, like I know it's gonna be people on here watching.
Oh yeah, they gonna ask questions.
So they're gonna ask and be like, "Wait, hold on, wait."
Yeah.
But so it's crazy because like even to now, like even though I know what is what, like sometimes when you post, I'm like, damn, like what the hell? So it's still like it's not a shocker, but it's just like, damn, like how
it's a good experience,
right?
To be able to be here a part of my journey,
right? So it just I look back, I'm like, damn, I remember this, like I remember this to this, and it's just like, oh my god, like. For even to when you talk here, your voice deeper than mine. So it's just like even for like when you talk, you walk, everything. It's just like it gives nothing but men. So just like damn, like whoa. So it's crazy because we're so used to seeing trans women. That's more in the front than actually seeing trans men. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you will see a trans woman and be like, oh, okay. Like some people be like, oh, that used to be a man. But when you see, like, it's a whole.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I get it.
Some people, and let me tell you, I don't knock.
Yeah, we don't judge.
Yeah, I don't judge. But if some people
we observe.
Yeah, certain people shouldn't do certain things. But look, that's.
Everybody got their own.
Everybody got their own path. Their own. Yeah.
We don't keep it that.
Right. So get into. We're gonna skip, and I'm gonna start actually more getting into the present. But for those who are just now tuning in, those who they don't know your journey, get into like what got you from the beginning to trying to say, okay, this is who I want to be. This is where I'm going to go. Get into like from when you was an actual female leading up to you becoming a man. Get into that.
All right. Well, my life as a female was still the same. I was well driven, still doing my tattoos and my art vibes, and I was doing a lot of modeling. And it was times I just really saw myself really different. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't emotionally attached to certain body parts. By then, I was already in male clothes doing my life, you know what I'm saying, living, but it was still something that just wasn't right yet. So what it was for me, man, working in the tattoo shop and getting around a lot of different people, I had a chance to meet a trans man for the first time. I did a chest tattoo for him, so he schooled me on a lot of different things. He gave me information, a lot of insight on how to go about what I was feeling. And as far as the modeling thing too, that was a big part of why I kind of transitioned. I had a show I was doing for this Rose Garden in Lithonia. and the designer was a guy from Jamaica. He had a lot of bomb ass clothes. So I was one of the top models in the thing. I was there. I was available. I was eager to, wear his clothes and represent him. So the attitude and the energy that he came towards me, he was like, "Who is this? She can't wear my clothes." And a lot of the outfits that he had were bottoms. You know what I'm saying? You come out there topless and shirtless. And at that time, I still had breasts. So I'm like, damn, I just kind of crashed. But when I met that trans man, everything kind of lined up for me. So I went full throttle with really completing myself from the inside to the outside.
Okay. So I'm glad you actually met someone to actually kind of open your eyes to different things.
Right.
And like you said, you didn't feel complete yet. You know that you was this person, but you really want to be this person. So have you ever considered yourself as a stud?
No. I was a stud, yeah, but that was just a phase of my life. So I ain't gonna ever regret anything I went through. Every stage was really essential. I just feel like God has ordered the steps. Everything I went through led to the next greatest thing about myself in my life. So I was a stud.
So talk about how your dad, the conflict that you had with your dad. Talk about that. While you talking about that, I'm finna get this real quick.
All right. The relationship I had with my dad, man, I found him when I was about 20 years old. And I built a relationship with him over time. Everything was great in the beginning. And he, our relationship, he knew me as a female, his daughter at the time. So, it was kind of shaky, but the platform was free for everybody to kind of create a bond.
Right.
Once I came to him about what I was doing, he just kind of shut down on me. So, I just felt alone and abandoned on top of a lot of other things I experienced. So it had put me in a bad place because he was one of the main people I wanted a relationship with to become who I wanted to be.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, you ain't here, man. So, but yeah, that's the past, man. And I know he went through a stage in his life where he had to learn how to forgive and get closer to his God and for him to learn some things. Because sometimes as a parent, they don't always know. So as a child, I had to come to him and show him who I was. And he had to come to terms with it. So just time heals all.
Time heals all.
Yeah.
So somebody asked, which was gonna be my next question.
Right.
Tell them how you got the full beard, how you got the deep voice. Tell them how did all of this come about. So of course,
All right, here we go. Man, the beard came from transitioning, of course. Everybody is different, you know what I'm saying? I take testosterone shots weekly. They're intramuscular, so those are injections into my thigh. Like I said, genetics plays a big part in your hair growth, personal body growth. When you do testosterone, like it grows different body parts experience a lot of different things. It's different per transfer. So really for me, man, I guess it's just the genetics where I've been taking care of myself. I take vitamins. I tame my beard. I go to the barbershop faithfully. I just try to keep myself healthy, man. I ain't perfect, but it's here. And if anybody really want to know, biotin pills are a great source of vitamins to take for hair growth.
Okay.
So y'all can get into that, man.
Because most definitely a lot, like even
I got friends from high school, man, that be DMing me, like, bruh, how the fuck your beard look like that? What you doing? I had one nigga write a video. And he was dead serious. And I went mad at him because I'm like, they be really want to know.
They want to know.
And I feel honored and blessed that somebody would even think of me just to ask. Because most people, especially like I can imagine people from high school, they wouldn't know how to even talk to me. But he went on and asked. So yeah, man.
Okay.
I ain't ashamed.
So how's dating for you now?
Oh, dating, man. I haven't dated, man. I just been really focused on my craft.
Okay.
Since my last relationship, you remember?
Yeah,
that shit was crazy. But like I said, the steps of a good man are ordered, and I'm thankful for what God has removed in my life and what He's taken away because it's opened my eyes to a lot of greater things that are coming in. So back to the dating though. I haven't been dating.
Why? I think you need to get out there. Now I do know you're a hardworking man, but I think you got to find a balance outside of work. Don't let the past traumatize
You are
you.
not the first person. To keep
Do
saying
not
that, bro.
look. Do not let the past traumatize you. And here's why I say that. This is
Alright.
why I say that. Because
I'm not like shutting down, David.
Yeah.
I haven't found that person.
you haven't found that person,
No,
right?
I haven't been really looking.
And for those who, before I get into, let me say this: for those who want, if you want to come on, you want to talk with me and Dree face to face or on live, the link is in the bio. Well, not bio, but into the comments where I just dropped it. So just click on it and come on and just actually put your name. Make sure you allow the camera and the mic to be on. And if you don't want to come on camera, just allow the mic to come on and you can control it. And just come on and talk to us. So this is why I say kind of get back out there and don't be traumatized, because I think had I let the past mess up, it's over time. It's over time.
Yeah.
But had I let the past mess up my mindset on what I really wanted, I don't think I would found who I'm with today.
I
And
respect that, what you say.
and I think because we get so traumatized and we get so like our child, you gotta think about it. So we start from childhood trauma, and then we have this person who we open up and who we confide in. Especially I'm not sure that was that your first like real girlfriend?
No. I'm listening to I'm observing what you're saying. My answer is totally different.
Okay. But I think that once we get traumatized, and I think we get into a place where it's just like we're gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna do it, or I'm not gonna date. I'm just let it come to me, or I ain't gonna go looking for, or all the people that I attract have did me wrong. So it's just like you don't want to date, and then you get into this work mindset where
You're working all damn time.
right.
I hear you.
All right, so I can do that. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. We had to froze for a minute, but I think once we get into somebody said
I got
somebody said we froze, but I think once we get into this mindset where like you don't want to date, I think it kind of make us get into more things like working or don't want to go out or just different things like that. So I see you be working, but I do want you to start dating. I think I want you to get back into dating. So what's different from what's your mindset on it?
Well, basically the stuff I experienced with that young lady, that's not I would say that's my real relationship as far as being in my position with transition.
Okay.
She was my first real lady as my new self.
Okay.
And she was also there before I transitioned, so it played a big part of it.
I remember that.
Yeah. So, man, the stuff I went through with that, man, I confronted it for what it was, and I totally used it to really like look at myself. I know I didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't judge her afterwards. So I just used it to learn from it, man. Because it's just like, I was doing my thing and living my life, and I can't make anybody happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna stick around when you don't know who you are. It's like people have negative energies on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So we just didn't match up, man. So basically the stuff I went through, man, I used it to become a better person, to tune into myself and my feelings and what I was looking for the next time around. So, I'm not shutting down dating at all. It's just the next person that I do find, they got to meet my standard. And I ain't bullshit.
Okay.
I ain't bullshit.
Okay.
So, but still, all in all, like I'm really into my craft and my business right now. Because the next young lady I do meet, I want her to know where I stand. I'm leveling up. You got to have it too.
Okay.
It's not going to be a repeat for me. It's not. It's going to be way different. And whatever God give me, man, it's whatever it's me.
Okay. I respect
Everybody
that.
can't ride.
I respect that. Do you want kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want kids.
So how was that process? How would you go through that process with like getting kids? How would that work? Or have you researched that?
Yeah, that was something that last relationship, that was a goal of mine and that young lady at the time, but it went left. Basically, we were going to have the whole surgery and stuff for her to collect the eggs, and
Mhm.
you know, we look at the sperm donor and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And that was one of our main things. I had told her I had found a sperm donor.
Okay.
It just, like I said, it went left. So now in my place, where I am in my life, I say, shit, if I don't have a young lady that's willing to have my children, I can adopt. You know,
Mhm.
I'm open to that too.
Okay.
So, yeah, I want you.
Look, it's out there, and you know what I think for us that's in the community, LGBTQ community, I think we have a lot of resources now. I think we have a lot of different things that we can go to now versus back in the day. I think it's more open, and you know, I learn different things on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? Just about like things, because you know, for me, I think we have a lot of history that we don't know about in our community. So it's just like
we don't talk about,
and also that we don't talk about.
Right.
You know, so it's just, you know, we have the norm of, you know, okay, I know I like men, or I know I like women, or I know I'm a lesbian, or I know this, but you didn't get into really trans women, trans men back in the day. It was just, okay, you cross-dressing or those different things. You didn't. Now you have actual titles. You have actual.
It's deep now.
It's very deep. Yeah. It's like it's a lifestyle.
It is.
It's a whole
it
lifestyle. So even to when I came back out in 2016, to things that I know now, I know that back in 16 when I first came into the scene, I was like, oh, I would have did a whole bunch of different things. So it's just like, oh my God, it's just so informative. Just like, you know, I learned from just like looking at people like you, looking at people that's on major platforms Instagram and just different things, you know.
Especially the trans women. I think a lot of them now are really like making a mark. You know, and that's a positive thing for our community overall, because you know, all of us are in that community, but when you go out sometimes, you're gonna only be surrounded like gay men or whatever. All y'all gonna stick together. All y'all gonna be in the club. All y'all gonna be dancing and shit. When you go to one of our clubs or whatever, you know, I still go to a straight club. I go anywhere. I don't care as long as I have a good time. But still, it's like certain parts of the community stick with the next. And when it's that time to talk about it, don't nobody, oh, I don't know you, or I've never really hung out with a trans woman. It's that type of vibe.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it good, because now everybody's eyes are being opened into it. Everybody's getting introduced to who we are.
Yeah, and you know, we're more movies. It's on mainstream. We on mainstream TV. We in cartoons.
We in medical.
We in medical fields and
books. Yes, sir.
And also too, I say this was the first for me, but just you have to deal with us, because you got to think about people that are in the mainstream. Majority of their stylists, their puppets, everybody, their managers, all of them are in some way in the community. Right. Even to when you go to jobs now, majority of your bosses is going to be gay. Majority of you're going to have majority of the bosses
where you
gay
live
now.
Or where you work. Downtown is the home of the whole gay community, LGBT. Everybody's gay.
Yeah, basically. Pretty much.
But now it's just like, you know, back in the day, nobody talked about it. They was, oh, that's a sissy or whatever.
Yeah.
You know how
that's a punk.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
child, you know, he got a little sugar in his tank.
Yeah, but now we out here.
Yeah.
And we got names.
Yeah.
We got pronouns.
Yeah.
We got titles and we got jobs and occupations.
But for you, I would think that it would be more easier for you to go to a straight club, because when you're in the straight club, nobody would know that you were a woman. Like I would, like if I just walk past you, I'm like, okay, it's a man. Especially when you talk, I'm like, oh, I wouldn't know unless you really break it down. Versus me, if we're in the straight club, which I don't care, I go to the straight club, so I was just in the straight club with my cousin.
Right.
But I have a lot of straight friends as well, so they don't judge me or anything. But it's just like when I'm in the straight club, I think I do be myself, but I think now, like, versus the only thing I would change a little bit to a certain extent, because I have did it into the straight club too. Like, I love to dance, so I would dance in the straight club and don't give a fuck who say anything about it. Right. But I have to be more mindful of, because the scenario where I'm at. So it's like I'm in their territory versus being in my territory. You know what I'm saying? So I do be mindful because I know
it's different, Keon. Right about now, man, you know, with the whole violence and the pandemic, people are killing our people, even though it's
for nothing.
Our people.
For nothing.
simply but just because you is who you is.
Yeah.
And it be some within them that's so devilish, they just gotta take action in a negative way instead of asking you or just being more accepting.
Yeah. Yeah.
But who gives a shit? That's why I do get what you're saying. Like with me, when it comes to dating, man, like the young lady I was with, she was there before I transitioned.
Mhm.
So it wasn't hard for me to be me now and try to date somebody. She was there all along. So like now I gotta be mindful. Like I gotta find a female who, am I gonna be safe with you? You know, can I be honest with you? That type vibe. So you definitely have to be mindful, even when you just out having a good time. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you do. So let me ask you this: do
Right.
you get? I'm not gonna say stage fright, but do you like when you're talking to like women, or do you get like nervous? Like if I tell them, because at first when you meet somebody, so I'm just starting interaction. When you first meet a female and they look at you, I'm pretty sure 95% they don't know you're a woman, but that you was a woman.
Yeah.
So when you get to the point where you're talking to them to actually get to tell
I
them,
haven't gotten to that point yet.
really?
I'm gonna be real with this shit, man. All right, when I had crossed in my organization, there was a young lady out there who I thought was just amazing. She set the standard for what I thought my type of girl would be, and you know, it's still that. So she was a part of the LGBT community. So it wasn't like I had to say, you know, I'm a trans man, or I had to think about how I'm gonna approach this young lady. She was already in our shit, in our family. So but now it's just like, yeah, you know, I don't get afraid, you know what I'm saying? I just be myself. I see them. I see all type of women every day, man. And I just still, hey, how you doing? You know, if one approach me, cool. But like I said, I haven't gotten to that step, bro. I've been so I be at Amazon half the time.
I'm gonna get you out. So you're gonna start coming. I want to get you out. We gonna hang out. I promise you. I'm gonna get you out. So and I seen this in the comments earlier. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Dria's open. Of course, y'all know I'm open.
Yes, T.S. Madison.
Yeah.
She one of the ones, that's what I was saying, making a market.
Making a market, yeah. So I do want to ask you this because I seen somebody ask this earlier. It was one of the questions I was going to ask.
All right.
Do men try to hit on you?
It's even crazy, bro. It's crazy. Oh yeah, okay. Right about now, I had joined the house. Shout out to House of Rajay. That is my house. They brought me on, and you know they got a lot of faith in me and the stuff that they're trying to do with this whole ballroom scene. And I think it's really cool, man. I watch tons of videos and stuff and people competing, like the trans men and stuff like that. I just won a trophy for the trans men's release.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Kiki Ball. Yeah, man. So that was a great achievement, man. I feel good about that. It's just like a whole family vibe to me, unity. You know what I'm saying? So we all stand for the same thing. They go out, they compete, they dance, and you know they do their thing. So,
right. Yeah. So how do men approach you? Like, so how do you shut it down? Like, what happened? Like, how do it go?
Well, they come in my DMs.
Okay.
And I've seen some of them at the events that I've done, and they'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Or I might see a couple of them that's consistent with like liking my stories on my posts. I've been on a live before, and that same guy has, you know, came in my DM. But I'm a cool person, man. Okay. I don't try to be negative to nobody. I don't be nasty to nobody, because who am I to judge? And it just makes me feel even blessed to be that I can cross. If they see me as a man, shit, hell yeah. But I still tell them, you know, I like women, and they take it with respect and they go on. And some of them we still be friends. Some of them are business professionals. You know, that's why I don't try to be like that with nobody, because you never know who you talking to. Regardless of your sexual orientation, anything. I'm just that type of person, man. Okay. I can talk to anybody. Okay. But I like women.
Okay. Yeah. Look, make sure we know, because I think and I ask this because, you know, I think social media have really messed it up for people.
What you mean?
What I mean by that is because, you know, I hate to go this way, but I'm gonna have to say it to get my point across. Right. So even to just like social media and people who doing OnlyFans and people who are out there. And you have trans men. I know trans men who still mess with guys. So it's just like, okay, do you want to, and maybe you can help me and help us understand this more. So if you want to be in the male's body, for you have transitioned to be a man, and you still want to talk to females, right? So
Correct.
it's just like a stud that want to talk to a female, but now you live your life as a male. So now you have become a trans man,
right.
Not you, but people that's in the community have become a trans man, but they still have a sexual desire for a man. So it's just like, okay, well, I thought you wanted to be a man to live your life as a straight, as a man to date women, right. But you still dabbling with men. So it's kind of like so that's why I think people still be like, okay, well, I'm gonna try. They put us in all one category. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why I think you have those that are out there still want to talk and still shoot their shots with trans men. So it's just kind of crazy. So I get I'm not gonna say I get confused, but it's just like, I have to have a conversation like, why are you still interested in
I don't, bro. Look, I tell you, I've done so much where I've been around a lot of different people, especially in my artwork and my craft, because I get a chance to sit down and talk to people.
Okay.
Outside of just tattooing them. So, prime example, I was working at Infamous Tattoos. This was around like 2012, and I was still a stud or whatever.
Okay.
And there was a couple that came in, and the male, the dominant one, was an actual stud, little light skinned chick, and the woman was the man, and you could tell. I'm pretty sure that this young lady was, trying to, be a real woman. But she still had certain features, like her neck, bro, the biggest goddamn Adam's apple, and certain features in her face. But when they came in, I showed them the utmost respect, and they actually became great people once I got a chance to talk to them. Because they gonna like what they like. You can't help that. It's confusing to the eye, but who even,
Yeah.
Who cares, man?
Yeah, it's all about the feeling.
It's funny, like, being real, you're gonna be like, damn, what in the world? What are y'all doing? But after a while, it's just like, that's different.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So what's in the upcoming for Dree? What do you have planned that outside of, I know you said you're trying to start a new brand. What's in the new for you outside of that?
All righty. Well, everybody should be looking forward to me launching this tattoo business.
Okay.
I'm really trying to get that up off of the ground. So if any of you guys know any business professionals, anybody that's relevant to startup or expansion of a business, please let me know. If anybody, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that, look forward to my documentary. Me and my cousin have been working on that. Shout out to Far Out Films. That's a really big inside view to my life and a lot of behind the scenes that you guys haven't been knowing about. Look forward to my organization where we are recruiting new people to come on and to be an influence for the community. Right now, a lot of people are going through a lot of shit. So, let's join together. You know what I'm saying? No task is bigger than what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to do a little something. What else? I'm still gonna be at Amazon, so if you need your package, let me know. Yeah, man. I'm just coming hard with this tattoo thing, man. That's my goal, to really have a grand opening where people can come out and look at some great artwork. We'll be doing a lot of community engagement, giving back. I also have a podcast I've been working on. It's really tied to the motivational scene. It's really 1 to 2 minute quick motivational messages. I'm coming on there, giving you guys something to feed your spirit for the day, for the week. You can find that on Spotify at King Drew Motivation. Yeah, man, I'm just taking it one brick at a time, yo. I got a lot of things I'm working on. Just have to stick around.
That's definitely good. I'm gonna type that in there and post it. So I know you got your top removed. Have you ever thought about getting the
most
bottom?
Definitely the bottom? Hell yeah, man. I stay doing my research, man.
Okay.
It has been not a prime goal, but it's been in my mind, within the next 2 years.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just lock down on the resources that I've had, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with it.
So what would you have to do to get that done, like that procedure? Are you like halfway complete with getting your top removed, and you're actually taking your your hormones and everything? So are you halfway there, or you still have a lot more way to go with that actual procedure?
Well, as far as the top surgery, I'm done. That was a success. So thank you again to you and Craig for your pen pals that supported me and gave me that shot to get my stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a working success.
I see your scars healed good as well.
Oh yeah,
I
man.
see they healed good.
I'm trying to get my chest going on here.
Look, you got more hair than me.
I gotta get this waxed off, man. It's not sexy. It's not sexy. Not at all. But as far as the bottom surgery, man, it's a couple of procedures that they have out there. One of the main things is to really find some good ass insurance. I have insurance now, but I want something that's gonna really benefit me to the max, and I'm gonna be taken care of as far as the recovery. That's a long process, at least they say from 1 year to about 2 years, maybe even 3, because it's just not one surgery. Compared to the top, when in my advantage, I only had to just have surgery one time. Most people, they have to go back and have the nipples grafted on. Some people have to go back and have some tissue removed, but mine was just A1. Versus the bottom surgery, the procedure that I looked up, man, they're going to take a graft of your skin out of your thigh. That's going to form your penis. And they're going to add it in, add the little nuts and all that, and, connect your nerves, and that's going to give you the chance to pee. But the recovery part is just going to take so long because that's not the last surgery. You're going to have at least 3 damn surgeries.
Wow.
But that's just based on the doctor, how good they are, you know what I'm saying, how credible they are, your recovery if you're taking care of yourself in advance. So taking the testosterone, that has been a big advantage for me. So if I hadn't had that, I probably would have had a longer downtime, especially when I had my top surgery.
Okay.
I went back to work quick, and it didn't take that long.
That's good. That's good. Are you now where you're at? I'm pretty sure you're very confident, and I definitely love that about you because you're very confident. And I see you posting with your shirt off and everything. So even to when you were in the healing process, were you like, I shouldn't post this, or did you have?
No, man, no, not at all. I'm telling you, man, all of this confidence came from God, bro. I ain't trying to sound silly, but I wasn't afraid of nothing. For what? He gave me what I asked for because I did not know how. I saw myself in my mind with my shirt off, outside feeling the sun on my skin, and that blessing came out of nowhere, bro. And from there, I was not afraid because it was just like a testimony for me, and hopefully something for the next transmit to bite off on.
Yeah,
and it worked. So
that's
no, I
good.
wasn't scared, man.
That's good. Look, y'all don't be trying to jump in Dre DM. Y'all men who be watching, don't be trying to jump in Dre DM. Oh, thank you, Angel.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Dre is attracted to women. So for my single women out there, if you wanna hop in Dre's DM, make sure you hop in there.
Please do.
Please hop in there. But that is good. I like to be educated, and I like different things, especially in our community, outside of just what people think they know or what people think.
Our community is so empowered, bro. If we could just get past judging one another, you know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go.
Try and outside of the whole criminal social justice part, trying to kill off all of our people, we could do a lot of great things. Because when you get to know people and you find out they're a part of the community, it's like, damn, this person can do this, they're capable of that, or they got that much influence in the community. It's like, damn.
Right.
And right now, this is our season. Like I said, T.S. Madison. Who else? That lady that's on that show, Star. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Damn, man.
You have it just went out my head. But she just won the award too for being a trans woman. Yeah, I think she was in there. It just went out my head. It's gonna come back to me. Y'all know
Queen Latifah.
Right.
Yeah.
It went out my head, but it's just so good to see what we're doing.
Right.
That's all I can say. It's just,
and we're not afraid.
Yeah.
You know?
And like we were talking about earlier too, like even to like I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna repost it. Like it's just so crazy just to see like where you were just 2 years ago when we first did the video, when I first started all of this, and then now to see you today, just like the growth. Like it's just like
I'm
it's
proud
crazy.
of myself too, man. I'm so happy.
It's amazing. Yeah,
I'm happy, bro.
I'm glad. I'm glad that you actually really just went out on faith and you had a chance to experience what you wanted to do, and you did it the way that you wanted to do it. For those who are tuning in, I see some people coming in. For those who are just tuning in, this is Dree. Dree is a trans man. So for those who don't know, trans man means that you went from a woman to a man. And it's been a wonderful experience just to watch, to see the growth, to see the change, to see everything that he has done from the beginning even up to now. And I know it's a lot more to come. It's a lot more to come. And I can't wait. So we're going to mark today as another day that I have seen and witnessed you. And we're gonna see where we're gonna be at in 2 years. We're gonna see where you're gonna be at in 2 years, because I know that it's gonna be a great another great 2 years of experiencing and educating, not only myself but people who follow you, people who have been watching your journey from the beginning. And definitely I love the fact that like you said, you and your father now have became, y'all cool now.
Yeah, man.
Because I know not having a parent support, I think that is hard. And I think that's where a lot of people in our community definitely go. Yeah, and they suffer with it. So I think that's why a lot of our people in our community, they're on drugs, or they have, they're so willing to do just everything because they don't have nobody that really care for them, and they don't have no outlet. And I know people, and it's just not knocking me, but I know people that's in our community that really
need some help. And some of them don't even be on it, but they really need it.
They really need help because you just have. And I always say too, I was glad that I was blessed to have both parents that were supportive, because I was more nervous than them. Like when I came out, or when I told them, they were so like supportive. Like even to now, even though my mom's gone now and my dad is here, my dad is really supportive. Like I have to tell him all the time, like, Daddy, do not show nobody to me on your job. Like he just like, this is my son. Like, he like, this is my son. This is his partner. Like he is so in tune with
that's a blessing.
And like he know, like he called me sometimes. He's like, I seen you showing out today. So when he say I seen you showing out today, that means he just seen me be a real queen. Like he just seen me go there. So it just be so funny because it just be like, oh my God, like my daddy just seen this. Like
just to hear that, man, he's even wanting to do that with you. Take that time to learn about you. And capture that time with you. That's a blessing.
Man. So he asked me, different things, or like he'll say, like, how do you, like, what is this, or how do you do this, or he'll ask questions. And I think too, outside of my dad, I think we have to educate, and I know, like, we have to educate our friends or our family, like certain things not to say. Like, I just, I was talking to my brother, and I was telling him, even though, we're comfortable, you can be comfortable, but certain stuff you should not say. You know what I'm saying?
That ties into being mindful.
Yeah. So I just say, you have to be mindful, because, me personally, I hate the F word. Like I hate for somebody to say faggot. Like I hate that word. Like it's just like, if you being real nasty, of course you'll hear somebody. And I hate for hear somebody be like, and I used to I used to use like dyke and bull dap. I used to use that a lot. So it's just coming from
it's different. I understand where you're coming from.
So it's very different. So you have to be mindful of the delivery in the things that you say. Like using like punk and sissy, it don't really faze me or whatever. But when you say faggot, I want to fight. Like I want to fight. What word? Like, do you have any words that trigger you?
Her.
I
Yeah. And,
knew that's what you said. That's why I asked you, because I knew that's where he was gonna go with.
and it's not more so now. It's not really a trigger. It's just something I'm used to, only from older people in my family, because they are a little slower with the terminology.
Yeah.
And they don't mean any harm from my perspective, and that's how I'm receiving it.
Right.
So it's not really a trigger like how it used to be with different people who was our age and people I work with. It's just like now, okay, yes, she don't know.
She don't know something about.
She don't know, man.
So I kind of get it, because I know you probably
it.
have like you say your older family members. They'll still reference you as
They might slip and be like she,
yeah,
and that's really
yeah.
Because they be like, I don't need here. I just keep on, bro.
Yeah. So, but have you gotten to a place now where you can respectfully check them and say, hey, no, it's he? Or
I have,
okay,
but it's just with these individuals in my family, my aunties.
Okay,
it's just they set in their own ways, but they have shown more respect than anybody else. My closer family. So nah, man. When I hear certain things, I don't let it get to me. I just try to tune it out.
Yeah. So like with my sister, I have my sister, and my sister, we have I'm not going to say the name, but we have a friend who transitioned from male to female, and I think no matter what, you still supposed to say she, but my sister is so used to saying he. Yeah. So now I'm like, no, like when usually I would let it slide, but I'm like, no, you have to get into the mindset of saying she,
and that's good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because even though no matter how much of a man or how masculine she is, you still supposed to reference it as she. So I try to be mindful, and I try not to say certain things, but I try to also educate my friends and my family too. Just like not every man or not every gay male wants to be called girl. Like, and we have that bad. Like
I've been since I joined this house, man, I've been really like getting an inside look on the whole gay community. Y'all men and stuff like that. And y'all is funny, bro. Y'all are funny. But y'all, I'll say this. I would see more gay men coming together than I would see trans men.
In a certain aspect, yeah and no. I think it's more so a lot of competition in our
definitely
community.
That, bro.
I hate that. Like, and I try to reach out to different people, like, because I love doing different interviews and I love like having like different shows. And I was saying not too long ago that I'm gonna get back into like topics and just different things, or just kind of bring something different.
Right.
But I definitely like some of my friends, when we're talking, we be like girl, she, and that's how we talk to each other. Yeah. But like someone like my boyfriend, he don't like to be called she, or he don't. Now when he's with his friends, certain dynamics or certain situations, your friend's gonna know, but for it's just like, and I know somebody, because I actually had to apologize to somebody because I said, I can't remember if I was like girl or she. And they was like, no, I don't reference myself as that. And I was like, I respect that, because we get so used to calling everybody that. It's just like you say, you put everybody in the category. Yeah. So I have to be mindful too, like even to being myself in the community, like everybody don't want to be called that. Yeah. So it's just crazy, but
you didn't know. I mean, and another good thing is at least you apologize.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of being nasty. Because I've seen plenty arguments between the gay man. I'd be like, what the fuck going on? It'd be crazy, bro, but it's so funny to me. I just be saying that.
Now we do have, I will say, we do have a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a great time, and we just love to have fun. Yeah. But I just hate the messy part that gets in there. And it's mess everywhere you go. Yeah. But I think the cattiness with the males in our community is very it's crazy. Yeah. But we do love to have fun. Especially me, I love to turn up. I always been a turn up person. Like even so, before we started recording today, like I was saying, I was cleaning up stuff, and I found like my old DJ book. I found like different pictures. I was just like, oh shit, damn! Yeah. Like it just took me back to I always been in the party scene, so it's just like it's crazy.
Good energy.
Good energy. For those who have any questions, somebody said Dree has an awesome spirit. And I would definitely say that you do have an awesome spirit. You haven't changed since the day I met you. It's all you've been the same. Like the only thing have changed was appearance. But you have been the same since I met you. And like I said, it's always a positive vibe. So most definitely. And y'all will be seeing more Dree. We gonna bring you out this. You ain't gonna be in hiding. We gonna bring you out of this hiding stage. I promise you.
Man, I've been working, man. I ain't been hiding because they've been watching me. I know I see them every day.
Yeah.
But you know.
And you know what? It's crazy because you never these people watch, like, even to like people who are watching us now.
Right.
Some people never comment. Like they'll never comment, but they will be watching from the beginning. Like it's people that reach out to me, like they'll reach into your DMs or they'll send you like different things. Like some people, like even to when some people send cash outs or whatever, they will put as much as
so many notes.
Yeah, so many notes. I'm like, wow, oh my god,
trying to shoot shot.
Yeah, or they'll like even to like I'll always post, like, if you see at the bottom of the screen, you have my PO box and you have my cash out.
No, they don't seen shit in the mail, dude.
They send things through the mail, or they'll have like different notes and stuff. Like what I'm saying, it's not disrespectful, but it's like I've been watching since this day, and I remember this. Yeah. Oh, I remember this, and it's like, damn. So I have to go back and like, oh my god, like damn, like it's been that long. So it's just like it's crazy, like the growth. Like and like me, you were just saying, like last time you came here, I don't even think I had no lights. I don't think I had the camera. I remember just having the tablet. It was the quality. Oh my god, let me show you.
Were working with
the quality was horrible, horrible. But like you said, it just go back to your growth. Like, oh my god.
You know what else is good though? When you can finally get to a point where you can look back on some of your growth. Because like right about now, man, so much be going on. People just don't have the time to really focus and be positive.
Right?
It's hard to be positive. So, you know, the stuff I post is it's stuff I actually say to myself to give life to my spirit.
Right.
And it's a bonus for me to have somebody come to me and be like, yo, that shit helped me out. So it's like you have to protect your energy. And you definitely have to like take account of the shit you overcame. And that'll make you want to change.
Make you want to change. Yeah. Right.
And I've lost a lot in my life, man. And it's only been like 2 years, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 years. So that's why I said all the stuff I've been through, I don't regret anything. I look at it for what it is, and I look at myself and how I present myself, and what can I do better. So yeah, man.
So like even to like your do you have like some childhood friends who they kind of switched up on
you? Childhood friends that switched up on me,
or they were kind of like, I knew this was gonna happen.
No, bro, I really have no. Oh man, most of the people from my childhood, I've reached out to them. And it's, hey, how you doing? We acknowledge each other, but it ain't the same, you know. And I'm cool with that because everybody, it's a season and a reason.
Yeah,
everybody can't ride. Everybody can ride.
For me, I think I didn't have that much backlash, but I think what I did have was some of my straight friends would have said, I wish you would have told me. But I think certain things aren't meant to be disclosed until you're actually ready. And so that was like the most thing. I'm really trying to put this video up. That was like the most thing that I ever just really had. But a lot of people were just like, you know what? You're still gonna be my friend. I still fuck with you the way I look at you the same. Now, those who try to hit on me, but majority of the ones who say that have been the ones who be trying to they flip it back. They be trying to fuck with me, and I'm just like, I don't look at you like that. But you know, we live and we learn, and we have our our days and our time. But it's all been nothing but love. But you done picked up a little muscles and stuff too. Sits there too. Let me take this off. Let me show you this. Look. That is crazy.
Boy, I look sick, boy. I look sick.
Look at this, y'all. That was
I look like
oh my god. So
pencil.
That was actually June 16th, 2020.
Damn.
So it's been 2 years, going on 2 years since the last time you came over here. And like I said, we were on the tablet, and I ain't have no green screen.
Big up to you.
So it's just crazy. So I done gained a little weight. You definitely have picked up a little bit.
Yeah, done grow the beard.
Yeah, grow the beard
Uh-huh.
and everything. So I definitely love looking back. And I always say for those who have been watching, thank you so much. Just thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sending things to the PO box. Thank you for sending things to the Cash App. I always make sure. Shouts out to my day ones. Shouts out to all the new people who are watching, who just tune in, don't say anything, and just been here. So I have a thing where now I pay attention to it, like people who are starting to watch and they'll never come and say nothing because after it shows you
can tell
who be watching. So I have in here in my phone, you can tell what date they subscribe to your channel, who they are, what they watch it everything. So I see the people and it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna post later on tonight. I'm gonna post the the numbers just grow up or whatever. So I was just I remember before I broke my leg, I had it was 1.2K, and I stopped it as I wasn't recording. I think just from the playbacks and stuff, people still were watching, and it was went up to 1.3 now. Now today I'm 1.62. It's just okay, I see. So I definitely do want to. It's a lot of things that I want to change and I want to actually bring on. I don't believe in. I want to bring something different. So I want to bring what everybody else have. Everybody is kind of on the same wave a little bit. So I want to change it up a little bit. So
you can do that, man.
It's coming.
Let me throw this in there real quick because I don't think I answered this question when you was asking me about the Corvettes. This finna fit perfect with you.
Okay.
With you trying to come at this whole thing different and have your vibe with it, manifest it. Write it down. Law of attraction. That's my answer to why and how I see a Corvette every day. I saw 2 before I came over here. 2. There's not a day that I don't see one. And I started to really get heavy into the energy, man. I love God, but I still also am big on energy, other people's energy. So I just, I decided one day I'm gonna write down everything I want to prosper in my life and check mark it off when it happens. And a Corvette is one of them. Yeah. I started researching the cars. Same thing for you. You can apply this shit. Write down everything you visualize in your mind that you want to have that's different for this shit. I was just telling a friend yesterday. Yes. Just telling a friend this yesterday. If he watching, he probably comment. But I was just telling him, I'm all about it. Sometimes I think because I'm so passionate in growing up, I think that I was always I don't want to use the word in charge, but I was the one who would had it together or do. I was going to get shit done. Right. Whether if it's for my siblings, and we talked about this too, where I was the parental sibling, where I guess we had our parents, but whatever my siblings wanted, because I'm the oldest from my mom, I made sure they had it. You know what I'm saying? So I was the back. So with that being said, and now I'm over just different things for my siblings, my dad, my grandmother. So I always been the one to be the front. Or so even to so with my friends, I always try to. It's not trying to be the boss, or it's not trying to be short saying I'm better than you, but I always like to see my friends grow. And I'm gonna be 100 with you, whether you like it or not. So I have a friend, and I was telling him you can't go buy a new car and you staying with somebody. That just don't add up to me. That don't go together to me. Why would you go buy a new car and you ain't got an apartment or a house for your own? You know what I'm saying? So you can't be materialistic or try to keep up with the Joneses and you ain't got it together. Yeah. Just like how we have some of these social media people, and I'm not gonna call them names, but just like how we have these socialites and everybody that is popular, got money coming in, different things, but they sleeping on people's couches or they're living from pillow to post. And it's just where you get so caught up in being materialist, or you get caught up in being the eye for the people, but you don't have. My thing is, you don't have a window to throw your shit out of. You know what I'm saying? For me, I always try to encourage my friends to do better. So it's just hey,
I set yourself a goal to do this. Set
Right.
yourself a goal to this. Write this down. And sometimes I have to kind of look in the mirror and tell myself, hey, write shit down because you have to manifest like you just said. You know, it's something about seeing it. It's something about seeing. I think that's why people do vision boards and different things like that, because it's something about seeing it to bringing it to life. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I always try to encourage people. Now, sometimes my delivery don't be the best, but I mean well with what I be trying to say. Like I'll tell all my friends, like, I'm a bitch, I ain't trying to boss you around, but for me, this is why I do this to you, because
I think, me and you, we in the same boat, man, because I am chaplain of my organization, so that's a big role that I really like trying to fill. And that being a chaplain means you're rendering out positive messages, rendering out prayer and stuff like that. So I'll make it my duty. And I know sometimes I had a couple of my bros be like, bro, you was too aggressive like that. And I'd be like, deep down inside of my heart, I just be really trying to help. Yeah. But like you said, the delivery can be a little, overbearing, but we mean well, you know what I'm saying? It's just a part of us that we have to accept. We just driven like that. Yeah. And it's straight to the facts. When we tell you something, come on with it.
Yeah.
But
also too, me and Craig was talking about this. I have it bad that I don't like to ask people for nothing. Like
me neither.
I would bust my ass. I would be dog tired, but I would never ask somebody for nothing. The reason why is because I always say I hate for somebody to throw something back up in my face. Like that.
I understand.
So if I do something for you, Dree, I'm going to do it from the kindness of my heart. I won't do it to say, oh, well, bitch, I did this for you, or nigga, I did this for you, or I did this for you, so I'm expecting something back. That's never been my intention.
Right.
So I hate when I ask, because it has been done to me before. If I ask you for something, that means I really, really need it. Or I really need you to do something for me. So when I ask, it's just like I'm really putting my pride aside. So now you throw it back up to me. It's just like, bitch, I got to beat you up now because I got to beat you up because you just throw this back on the face. I'm gonna have to cuss you the fuck out because it already took me a lot to ask you this. So now, bitch, you gonna throw it back up.
I already know.
Oh my god! And I see people saying same here. So it's just, I'm like, I know I'm not the only one, but it takes a lot for me, even to my partner. Like, I have a supportive partner.
Yeah.
But it's a curse and it's a good thing at the same time. But it's just like
some people they don't understand, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just a quality that we have as people.
Yes, people will act like they support, then throw it up into you and into others. Yes,
and that's why I've been just really diving into my spirit, protecting it. You know what I'm saying, and being mindful of who I'm surrounding myself with, because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when you trying to ask somebody for something, they really don't have it.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
But don't throw it back at me. You know what I'm saying? I get that part, but I really just try not to ask, man.
I do too.
I suffer. I go a long ass time until I get it.
Yeah.
And then what it really be for me is my people be like, well, why didn't you ask me?
Yeah.
You should have asked me. I got it. Like, man, look, man, y'all know me, man. I'm not gonna fucking ask.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
But I thank you for even being able to give.
Yeah,
so
most definitely. It's crazy. But I appreciate y'all watching, tuning in. For those who have any last minute questions, go ahead and drop them now in the comments. So we can answer before we get off of here. Dree, once again, I appreciate you for coming. Our schedules finally aligned.
Let's do a vision board party next time.
You know what I want to do? And I know we're in the third, going into the fourth month, but I was saying that like 2 weeks ago that I still want to do a vision board because you got to think about it. So for me, I think the beginning of the year was, the first, of course, of January, but you still have the rest of the year to go. Right. So I think that I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna tell my baby I'm gonna put something together, because imagine what you can do from now. I'm gonna say from April into December. Imagine what can change in your life. Like, so
man, most definitely, bro.
It only takes it really only takes really like a day for your life to change like that. Like,
you just have to make a decision, man. You just have to make up in your mind. You gotta have that mentality that you want change.
Yeah,
and that's it. And from there, can't nothing stop you, man.
Yeah.
you yourself is really what's in the way.
Yeah.
You
And
get
you know what?
discouraged, you know what I'm saying, unmotivated, then you start listening to the chatter, other people on the outside, you can't focus. That's why you got to get to yourself and just really think about some things.
Think about some things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still do this same shit with somebody.
Yeah.
But just learn yourself.
Yeah.
Love.
Once you have the vision, I tell everybody because a lot of things come to you. Like, and it's still things that me and my best friend went, one of my best friends went to lunch yesterday.
Mhm.
And it's still, I have this, it's a lot of things that I'm talented in. It's a lot of things that I know how to do. It's a lot of things that I have got literally logos done, everything, had the whole vision.
Bro, look, wait a
everything.
minute, Keon. Look, I used to make bow tie, man, and I don't even know what really happened.
Behind all of this right here, it's a piercing table. It's a whole setup behind all of this.
I remember that piercing.
It's a whole. And somebody literally just asked me this on Friday. Matter of fact, somebody literally just asked me this Friday.
When you gonna do some more?
When you gonna do some more piercings?
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me 3 days ago. I don't want to click this out, sure. But somebody just asked me 3 days ago. Are you still doing piercings? Are you still?
Are you? Would you be willing?
And I still not do it, but it's just like it's like
it hasn't been in your life. I
don't want to do it. Like, once you learn how to do something, you'll never forget how to do it.
I get it.
Just like how I went.
You gotta be hungry for it to even want to do it.
I ain't gonna say I don't have time. It's just not
in the season
in my season for it, right? Yeah. So my thing is, and before we get out here, this is what I'm focused on. My focus is building my brand force, like getting my channel up, and it's been growing most definitely. So that's one thing I'm grateful and glad of, and I want to get into 2 other things. I went and got my bartending license in Virginia. So I want to really bartend. I just want to like do sell drinks, and like I want to get into something.
Well, what's up for grand opening?
I want to do something in that nature because I love making drinks. I love having fun. So I want to get into that. And then I do, and I have logos for these 2 things, and I'm going to speak out. I'm going to get into it, but I really want to come out with a sex line, and I have sex line. Mm-hmm. So like with toys. And
man, that's what's up, man.
Because how nasty I am, or nasty I can get, I have the logos made. I have the slogan made. I have everything made, and just haven't pushed it to go yet. Like and it's crazy. I was just talking about this yesterday. So I definitely want to get into some things. So I'm gonna see which way I want to go because I want to, move different things. But my thing is, before I think my problem was I had my hands into 2 different things. Different things I was all doing at one time. Yeah. So it kind of was all over the place.
Good that that ideas in your mind. That's what I'm
saying. So now I'm and I have my logos. I have everything. So I'm gonna get into it, and we definitely gonna we're gonna push you. We gonna get Dree out. I definitely will be supporting for your grand opening. I love your art because you draw. I see that all the time. I haven't seen you really drawing lately, but I ain't gonna beat you in the head for that. I haven't seen you drawing lately.
With the tattoo thing, man, it's more so just me really like planning, working on the formation of everything. Like I said, I've registered the business, so I've worked on the website. I got all that little stuff that a businessman should be doing. I am doing that, man. And like I said, if any of you guys know any business professionals, that part, jack of all trades at the bottom. So yeah, if y'all know any business professional, man, any business coaches, any accountants, I'm in need of those type of people. Because that's gonna be my team to really help me get to where I'm going. Like I said, I've been at Amazon, and when I get off, I'm trying to put as much energy as I can into building it so it don't die. That passion don't die.
It don't die, right?
You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, where it's like I know how to do this, but I don't feel like doing
I just don't feel like doing it.
I get it.
And then also too, I don't want, because I was doing everything from my house. I don't want to get back in the shop, and I don't want everybody to come back to my house. So that's another reason why I kind of was like, nah, I'd rather just not do it. Like even to like my the show or whatever, I want to do a live show, like where like I have another camera there to be angled over there for like people to be actually sitting here talking. But COVID messed that up, and it's just like, do I really want people to be over here? So with things, I'm going to get into it. I really do. I'm going to do a live show one day. It's gonna come one day. You're gonna be invited. But most definitely. So Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for
Thank
joining
you.
in. For those who have sent me some cash up, I haven't looked at my phone or anything, but you know I always respond with the heart or anything. So until next time, Dream, once again, thank you for coming on. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for giving people updates. Thank you for being an educator, because a lot of people don't know the terms or the pronouns, or you know, even how to even approach a trans man or a gay guy like myself, which y'all don't approach me, I'm taking. But you know, y'all started Dream DM. All women, no men. Don't slide in Dream DM because we cut you out. No, I'm just saying. But just thank y'all for tuning in. For those, I see y'all saying great show. Thank y'all so much. And I will see y'all Thursday with Craig, and then next week I will see y'all on my show. So until next time, y'all. Bye.
Peace. Happy Sunday, y'all.
What's up, y'all? Your boy is back. Guess what, y'all? I am coming back to your TV screen, your computer screen, or whatever goddamn screen you be watching me on. Make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Real KeonStafford. Because, baby, I got some old nasty exclusive content coming for y'all this year, baby. So make sure you catch me live weekly. That's 9 p.m. weekly, y'all. So hit that like, hit that share, and hit that subscribe button. All at The Real KeonStafford. And while you at it, follow me on all social platforms at The Real KeonStafford. Like I said again, your boy is back. So y'all know when y'all with me, we gonna laugh, cry, talk shit, and have some fun. So see y'all soon. Bye.